welcome back to Underground Pulse, undergroundpulse.net. I am Jerica J.
I'm chilling.
And we are chilling here on the bus with 12-Foot Ninja. How are you guys doing?
We're going very well. Dangerously well.
Dangerously well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dangerously well. I don't know what we just stepped into.
Yeah.
Should we be worried?
I'd be scared, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be pretty
Absolutely.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you practice jujitsu, right? Crap.
Yeah.
No, I'll still take her
Just
out.
be gentle, okay?
Alright, great. Now we are sitting here. You guys are about to play the Midland on the Black Widow tour within this moment. And Starset and 3 Pill Morning. Holy crap, what a lineup is that?
What a venue.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful in there.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's the best venue we've played.
It's,
Well, we
yeah.
haven't played there yet, but it's the best venue we're about to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad you like it.
With the Fillmore the other night,
yeah, the film.
that was pretty intense. But this is a different vibe. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, old school.
It's the old theater vibe. And
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I'm glad you like
Similar
it.
to the Palace in LA,
LA, yes,
in
in
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
St Kilda.
Yeah, but yeah, the lineup is incredible.
Is this the first time you guys have played with Starset and 3 Pill Morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Awesome.
Yeah, they're great, and really nice dudes.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
I think kind of we're getting that good value for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when we saw the tour poster, we do enjoy in this moment very, very much, but we were so excited for the 3 of you guys.
Awesome.
Like,
Gosh.
I was like, this is a show for the openers, man.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wicked.
Yeah.
No joke. Because we've been paying attention to everybody so much, and this is the closest this is the only first time you've been here.
It's the first time we've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In KC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, hopefully, definitely won't be the last, because if we have anything to say about
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
I hope not. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
I've spent about the last hour just walking around and absorbing it. And it's beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah. It seems like not a lot of people maybe have heard your name before,
Mhm.
but as soon as they hear your sound, they're hooked.
Yeah, apparently.
It's,
That's good.
it's hilarious because, like, we'll have people on the show, we'll ask them about you, and they're like, no, like, hold on, watch this video.
Yeah, we pitch you guys a lot.
Yeah, the videos go a long way for us, I think.
Yeah.
And even more than that when they see us play live, apparently.
Yes.
I keep hearing that on this tour. You know, we heard you on the radio and we thought, oh yeah, but then we saw you live and it made sense. So
Yeah.
we're definitely a live band.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you guys are so theatrical, in everything that you do. I gotta ask, when it comes to your videos, who makes your costumes?
We normally
Well, we kind of find them. We source them ourselves.
Yeah.
So we go to costume shops and pick them out. We kind of have, we know what we're looking for. But yeah, each of us kind of have a say in what we're wearing. And, yeah.
Good.
And then your videos are so fun to watch. Are they just as fun to make?
Well, I don't know. I feel pretty stressed most of the time, but then when I look at the behind the scenes videos, I'm like, freaking hell, I did have fun. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
But you just hope you're doing your best job and it's going to come across really well. But yeah, I don't know, those things. Even performing freaks me out every now and then. Actually before every show I'm anxious as hell, but once I get going I'm sweet. So it's similar with the film clips.
Yeah.
Like I'm a bit anxious leading into it, and then once I'm in the zone it's cool. But yeah, it's stressful and fun. It's
Sure.
And they, of course, the days are really, really long.
Yeah.
I think the last one we did was 4 days. I think.
Yeah.
3 or 4 days.
Actually, it's probably even more. I think it was
Could
over
be.
like 7 days or something.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really long days.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it kind of, like, we have fun anywhere we are anyway.
Yeah.
We laugh a lot. But yeah, sort of after a while it kind of grinds on you a bit and you're sitting there for ages waiting for the next scene or... so yeah, it can be pretty intense.
I think
But,
Stevic had to do quite a lot on the last one, though, didn't he?
Oh,
he
yeah.
was
well, Stevic sort of writes and directs them. And,
Yeah.
he's in them, of course. So he's there from the very early morning until like 3 in the morning.
yeah, machine.
Yeah, so he gets very little sleep.
So you guys are fully hands-on with everything. Then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the last one that you're talking about that you just made, was that the Amy the Bitch?
Yes.
That a Bitch, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
So it's like he was the main character in that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it was Stevic's,
He played out a little
time to
fantasy.
shine.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
really
the
funny.
hacking and slashing.
Yeah, that was 6 months of therapy right
Yeah.
there in a couple of days.
I bet. I gotta ask, why did you guys make a censored version for YouTube?
When did we do that?
Because
A lot of people
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, management thought just so we could at least get played, you know,
Yeah.
on our local TV
Give us
stations.
some more options.
Yeah,
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be a waste. You know, like we spent a lot of money on that. And luckily, we did the crowdfunding thing
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get what we needed, and we actually had to put in more
yeah.
than that.
Now we put in an extra 10 grand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's like a $60,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Mainly because
How
of
much
the
is this box?
prosthetics.
Yeah. Well, not as much as that film clip. No. It really is. I think. Adam just did
Now, in that video, you guys have a troll. Is there a reason other than you're from Australia for that?
Well, we just thought it would make geographical sense that we
Yeah.
didn't fly overseas to go and.
Yeah, so Stevic didn't really fly and go and
No.
find him, and
Yeah.
yeah.
No?
It was just in the studio room next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we even find him, man? Stevic, he just.
Yeah, we looked at I think it was a casting agent.
Yeah.
I think, and we just went through photos of people and
Perfect.
found him.
Yeah.
It was the perfect fit.
Wow. Well, my main reason for that question is we've talked to several Australian bands, and all of them have told us that Australia isn't that big into rock, so that's why everyone's over here touring.
Yeah.
Have you guys saw that as well?
There is actually, you know, we have quite a big rock history in Australia, of course, with AC/DC and the Angels and Cold Chisel. But yeah, at the moment, I mean, there seems to be quite a saturation of indie rock and what we call hipster music, and Aussie hip hop as well, and
Aussie
electronic.
hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is massive.
Yeah.
It's really, really big.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and those guys are doing arena shows, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, it just seems to be dominated at the moment by a different style of music. But rock always seems to have its resurgence, sort of once every 5 to 10 years it comes back.
Gotta drudge it out.
Yeah, that's right. You just got to hold on and hope
Yeah.
that you resurface again.
Yeah.
I totally lost my train of thought right there. Back to the Ain't That a Bitch. First, I love that video, but you guys had so many characters in there. You had characters that mimicked the Karate Kid and
Yes.
Rambo and things like that. Did you guys have to pay licensing for any of that? Or no?
I don't know.
We won't tell anybody.
Yeah, we did.
You didn't say that, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no. We'll just say that.
We will totally edit that out. That's cool because it was played so well. So.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Also, you guys' behind-the-scenes videos are so well produced. It also seems like work, but when you get to know you guys at least a little bit, you realize that's just how you are.
Yes.
So I gotta ask, do you really love trains that much?
I don't know.
It was just there.
Yeah,
with the rail yard. and,
Yeah, we
you know,
made
these old
stuff up on the
trucks.
spot.
Yeah.
I think deep down Stevic likes big metal things, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He loves
so-
big metal things.
But they are pretty cool. When we were there, I'm like, these are freaking cool.
Yeah, and they were huge. They were really, really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just kind of hung out on them.
We saw the horn scares and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of pranks, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. With your music, you have all these different genres that you put in. How do you decide where to put where and what to use?
Well, it just kind of comes from feel. We, usually the heavy music comes first, and then we'll kind of listen through to it and listen to a blank. So basically we'll run through the heavy and then sort of let it roll into nothing, and sort of feel what comes next. What would feel good here? What could we transition into naturally that would make sense?
So, with all those different genres that you put in there, are there any that you'd like to use next time that you haven't before?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Bit of gypsy jazz would be good.
Yeah?
I'd like to do a bit of country.
Yeah.
Some real, American heartland country.
That'd be fun.
Lap steel and all that sort of stuff. That'd be cool. What else?
Maybe a jazz flute like Jethro Tull.
How about
Maybe.
polka?
A bit of R&B.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah. Anything that grooves. Anything with a
Yeah.
good groove. Makes you feel good.
You guys are
Absolutely.
very talented with that, figuring out what makes you move, what makes you thump your head.
Oh,
and
thank you.
what makes, like, even when you're at Rocklahoma, we were busy doing interviews. You should see us, we're sitting there, like, shaking our butts in the seats and stuff.
Yeah.
We were the only ones doing that.
Maybe, but
You got you moving.
it was good times.
Yeah, you guys are probably not too recently, but you guys put out a comic book.
Yes.
And you guys teamed up with Keith Draws to do that. Was a comic just kind of like a passion, a dream to do, or?
Well, we had Keith actually designed the cover for our second EP, Smoke Bomb, and he did a really, really good job. And so anyway, when we were throwing around ideas about how to release our debut, I think Stevic came up with the idea of a comic book, and so we contacted Keith, and he really connects with the music and especially the lyrics. So we thought a good idea would be to get him to base the comics on his interpretation of the lyrics. We kind of gave him free rein, and so basically he took the lyrics and ran with it, and we already had sort of a basic outline for the story. Stevic wrote almost like a mini novel before we even released our first EP, I think.
Yeah.
So it had characters and different lands and all that sort of stuff already patched out. So Keith sort of stuck to that brief, but he was able to take it, off in his own direction, which was awesome.
And
Yeah.
Stevic was always sort of Stevic's vision to be more than just a band.
Mhm.
Like he wanted to make it interesting for the fans, and so
Yeah.
the comic, he's got other plans that he's been working on for years now. That if that happens, he'll be a very wealthy man. I
Yes,
think.
probably.
And-
He's already-
That's into
yeah.
a franchise. Huh?
Yeah.
He's hoping you'll shout his dinner again.
So, you guys have this amazing album out now. Are you guys writing while you're on the road? Or-
Not so much. I mean, we're supposed to be. There's a little bit of
There's a
writing.
little bit going on.
Okay.
But we just got to get in the zone of this, and then,
Yeah.
like our plan is to keep working on the next album. All the material's there. It just has to be produced.
And assembled.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
But
Yeah.
we've got
Trying to make those parts gel, like I said before. We've got the parts there. Just gotta, refine it. Ninjify it is what we call it.
Nice.
Absolutely.
To make it work, and be authentic and all that sort of stuff. But there's three tracks that are pretty much finished.
pretty
They're
much
getting
yeah.
mixed.
They're about
now.
they're being sent off to be mixed now,
Yeah.
which we're really happy with. And so when we get back, we'll just basically get straight back into it and keep going and hopefully finish it.
Christmas present.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that quick
not
of a
gonna be-
turnaround.
no.
It's such a mission.
I mean, we get
Oh,
home on the
yeah.
20th of December, so
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
that'll only give us 5 days.
And I think Rowan with his track, what did he spend 100 hours on guitars?
Yes.
Just guitars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it is a long process. No one really knows how much goes into it.
Yeah, there's so much goes into it. It
And
takes
that's
us a really long time to finish
Yeah.
one song.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
good things are worth waiting for, right?
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's got to be
they are.
done right.
Now
Yeah.
you guys are going home after this tour, then, or
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we get home December 20, and then it's my favourite part of the year. Festive season. I love it.
Mm.
It's all about drinking and eating and getting presents.
Yeah.
Family.
Family.
Yeah. Good weather.
Yeah.
Awesome weather when we get back.
Mm.
you guys
Yeah.
get sunshine and nice days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be really
full on.
hot.
Yeah.
It's going to be really hot.
That's so crazy to hear because we think it's like freezing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to experience, Christmas over here. I think Damon's girlfriend's flying over after the tour, and they're going to spend Christmas in New York, which would be nice.
Wow.
But I think my family would kill me if I did that,
Yes.
because we're very family orientated.
Yeah,
It's a
that's right.
Yeah.
big time of the year, so
Yeah, my
won't
family
be
would be
doing that.
upset too.
yeah.
What are the things you miss the most while you're on the road?
Toilets, showers.
on a regular basis,
basis.
whenever you want.
But of course, friends and family and
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
comfort of our own beds.
Yeah.
It really.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing when I go home. It's like my girlfriend picked me up and she took me home, and then Ro, because I used to live with Ro as well, and we opened up the door and it was like I could breathe. The house was so big and clean. It was amazing because you're in a. I mean, even though our
Oh,
bus is
yeah.
amazing, but still, it's like it's pretty confined. So
Yeah.
I just remember that feeling, Ro. Wasn't that the one, man? It's like wow. Yeah.
Are there specific things, like I was gone all week and I really, really wanted a Boulevard beer from here? Like, are there things like that that you can't
I miss
get
my
over.
taco Sundays, taco Wednesday, taco Tuesday, whatever day I decide to have my tacos. But it is definitely once a week.
Yeah.
But I do miss that.
I miss my little town. I live in this, basically a little town, group of shops. I live above and behind a hairdresser's, and I'm kind of a local celebrity around there, I guess. Not a celebrity, but
They love you.
everyone knows me, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a great little community down there, and I kind of miss all those guys too, a lot. Yeah.
Well, it's not that long until December.
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
Fly,
Like,
it'll fly by.
We're so
You guys have
stoked
been here
and feel
for
lucky
months
to
already, right?
be doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got all these guys on this beautiful bus. So there's got to be some stories.
Oh well, actually, we're pretty lame this tour.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is our third US tour in a year. The first tour, we definitely got a bit excited.
We did, yes.
Learned some lessons.
Mm.
Second tour, yeah, we had a bit of
We were
fun.
pretty excited.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
second tour too, yeah.
This tour, we haven't been getting drunk that much at all.
No. We've been
Uh,
sleeping more than anything
yeah.
else, I think. Yeah.
Keeping the endurance.
Recovering
Yeah,
from
that's
one too.
I mean, we're trying to do workouts and stuff, you know. Like we brought all our boxing gear, and we've only been able to do it twice though since we've been here. How many days we've been here now? 13 days.
yeah,
We've done
yeah.
2 workouts, but I think I did 2 workouts in the whole tour last time.
Mm.
So, but yeah, we're just trying to be, we're just on a mission to get the job done and
Yeah,
make sure
so-
everyone's happy.
Yeah,
with
we're just,
our
and
performance.
also I think it comes with our age as well.
Yes.
You know, we're not 24 anymore.
No.
We can't
Me and Nick are the
live on
oldest.
alcohol
No.
not anymore. So we kind of have to pace ourselves and pick our moments. And you
Yeah.
know, we're lucky we get a few days off on this tour. So, you know, when we have a day off, we can sort of have a couple of drinks the night before and relax and those sorts of things.
We had
But-
fun on Rose's birthday the other day. That was cool. But
Yeah,
I think there's a little party happening tonight, which would be cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know about
Happy
that?
birthday.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Maria knocked on the door and said, "Oh, we're gonna do a little party for you guys."
Wicked.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
All right, so
So-
over the last 2 tours, what's a memorable tour story or prank that you guys have pulled on one another?
Well, we got one from this one.
Yeah.
Our this mate of ours, Ben Davies,
He
who's
does all the behind the scenes stuff.
yeah, he's been filming for us. He's kind of here on holiday, but he thought he'd join us and film some stuff. And anyway, one night we went out for Rose's birthday. Where were we? In Spokane, and went to this awesome steakhouse called Churchill's, and we got quite a bit raucous, and you know we had cognac and you know
Quality beers,
yeah,
IPAs.
quality beers, and we were all a little bit loose. And anyway, we came back to the bus. We had a few more drinks, and Ben passed out with his shoes on. And you know, I don't know if it's the same here, but in Australia, if you're at a party and you pass out with your shoes on, you're
Yeah.
Fair
for anyone's, you're fair game.
Yeah.
So I sort of restructured his facial hair for him, and I gave him some new eyebrows and mustache and little beard, and yeah, so we did that. What else?
Pictures or it didn't happen?
Oh, we got pictures.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got pictures to prove it.
The first tour, I learned a big lesson. We had a massive night. Where was that? What? Chicago was it?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
It was a huge night, and basically I was super drunk, and then one of the bar girls took me and Ro out after the gig, and it was like we started over. She was just starting to drink and was treating us the same. So we're just trying to keep up with her, and it was just so big, and I was just brutally ill,
Yeah.
and we had a festival the next day. I could not even set up my drum kit.
It's like he was in a coma.
Yeah,
Like seriously.
it was the most ill I've ever been in my life,
Yeah.
and I didn't think I could play the gig. And literally 10 minutes before the gig, I stumbled up with the kit, smashed out for half an hour, and everyone was like, "I can't believe this is happening," because you saw me on the bus, I was an absolute mess.
Yeah.
But thank God for Liquor, the drummer in Dead Letter Circus. He was a legend and set up my kit for me. And that was brutal, but I remember we had the last song, and I'm smashing it. I felt so relieved, and then Dilsey, our sound engineer's like, "One more." And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh. I got this.
Yeah, so I just made it, but yeah, that was pretty brutal,
Mm.
and I definitely learned from that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
But-
learnt from Russ.
Yeah,
That was
But
intense.
what else? The last tour, we
Locked Damon in the,
locked Damon in his bed.
Yeah, that's right.
Just had a whole heap of paper, like
Yeah. He'd had quite a night that night,
Yeah.
so yeah, we were all still up, so we just made this sort of this sheeting over his bunk, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, we hear this tap tap tap. oh, and then tap, tap, tap. Yeah, and we kind of woke up. We heard the tapping and we woke up. And
You filmed it.
You
You
filmed
filmed it.
it. I got
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
camera, yeah.
But it was just weird though, because when those guys were doing it, like they were so noisy about it, tape and everything,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
did not wake up.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was out cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anything else? No, I can't really think of any other crazy stories.
There's probably heaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably all on film.
Yeah.
Probably stuff just in
Yeah.
A lot should just.
right behind the doors.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I just got a couple more questions. Do you want to go first?
Go for it.
Okay. What festival, American or otherwise, you guys want to play that you haven't yet?
Ooh, good question. That's a really good question. I'd love to do Coachella.
Yeah.
I'd
You
love
win.
to do
Just a little one. Just a little one, you
Just a
know?
little.
The little one on Coachella.
Yep, with a little nip of Coachella.
Yeah.
What else? Always wanted to play a Lollapalooza too. I'm a big fan of Perry Farrell and all of the bands that have played there. You know, we sort of look up to, and so that'd be a good one. If Woodstock was still around, I'd want to play Woodstock.
That'd be amazing.
That's all I can really
Yeah.
think of.
What other big ones are there?
You guys played Download or Soundwave yet?
Download.
Download would be good. Download.
Yes.
Your eyes just popped
Yes.
like yes.
Download.
That would be very cool.
That's like the trophy for one of
Soundwave
them.
would be awesome.
Soundwave would be great. But
I'd love to be able to play that.
yeah, we'd
in our
love
own
to be able to
country.
play Soundwave,
Yeah.
AJ. Great, yeah.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Or Whackin'. Have you guys done Whackin'?
No, but
Whackin'
Whackin'
would
would
be
be
awesome.
awesome.
You guys would do so great on all of those. So
Exactly.
hint, hint, everybody out there.
Please.
Make it happen. All right, I just got one last question. Are we going to see you at Rocklahoma next year?
Not sure. We hope so.
That'd be great. That was
Yeah.
a highlight.
That was
like
crazy.
playing those festivals on the tour before.
Yeah.
Rock on the Range was full on.
Yeah.
That's one I want to go to.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
do it next year.
Welcome to Rockville. All of those.
Yeah,
Any festival with rock in it, we played.
Yeah.
And it was so cool.
That first festival we played in Florida, I remember just walking out on the stage, not really looking at the crowd, just kind of did that one.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! Okay, this is all.
I
But it's
think
all.
Rocklahoma was cool. I actually got hugged by Phil Anselmo
Yeah.
from Down. And they'd just been sound checking and he was walking down off the stage and we were just backstage and he walked straight up to me and he sort of put his knuckles out. So I knuckled him and he goes, oh no man, you know, and he wiped my hand away and he put his hand out to shake it. So I shook his hand and he's like, oh no man, and drew me in.
Aww.
And then while we're hugging, he's whispered in my ear, I'm so drunk, man. I'm like, oh, dude, he's laughing, you know. Oh, that was just awesome. I had sweat on me. And, yeah, it's fantastic.
All right, I lied. Last question then.
Oh, okay.
Inspired by Phil.
Sure.
What's a celebrity or for any genre, actors, musicians that would turn you into a fanboy? Like stars in the eyes.
Yeah, like Korn sort of did that to me. Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, we were on a shuttle bus with Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, and Monkey, we met him. That was cool.
Yeah.
But I was keeping cool. Like I was like keeping it all. Like I wasn't getting the camera out. And shit like
You
that.
wanted to though.
Yeah.
I got a bit fanboy meeting Meshuggah at Euroblast
Yeah.
last year, which was crazy. And I didn't know what to say. I came off like an idiot, you know,
Aw.
to Jens. Like I went up and said, "Hi Jens, I'm a big fan." He's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
I went, "Oh, I'm Ken." He goes, "Who are you with?" It's a 12-foot injury. He goes, Walked off. Oh no, you know,
Yeah.
they'll never talk to me again.
I remember I had the last bit of coffee, and Thomas Hake was after that.
Yeah.
I had the last bit of coffee, and I was like, sick. And Thomas Hake comes walking through, this big drummer, and he's looked at it, he's like, can I swear on you? And I-
Yes.
Yeah.
You can go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's online.
I've been holding back this whole time.
I'm so sorry.
Let's start it again. Yeah,
Hi, welcome to
he's
Underground
walked
Bowl.
up to the coffee thing, and he's like, fuck! I'm like, Mr. Hake? No, I didn't know. I didn't know. I remember. I was like, damn, I just had the last bit of coffee.
Yeah. Don't let him know.
Yeah.
I've just got tea. I've just got tea.
Who else? I don't know, man. But yeah, Korn was a big one for me. Because grew up listening to them, loved the tour with them.
Yeah, Burton C. Bell from Fear Factory was a big one for me. He's a massive hero of mine when I was a teenager. And we did a tour with them in Australia, which was awesome. And I was really scared of him. And so for the first few dates, I kind of avoided him. I didn't want to make eye contact. I didn't want to piss him off. And yeah, and then we got drunk one night with the band backstage, and I got to sit next to him, which was incredible. And he could sort of pick it up off me, so he engaged in a conversation, which was lovely. And anyway, that night he said, "Oh, what's your favourite Fear Factory song?" And I said, "Oh, well, that's a bit difficult because there's so many, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Martyr from Soul of a New Machine." And he said, "Well, we're doing Martyr at the end of our set, so would you like to get up with me in Perth and do
Get
Martyr?"
up.
So I got to get up for the last show and do Martyr, which was just crazy.
I filmed that. I was very proud, Nick.
Thanks,
That
man.
was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
yeah, dude, they bought pizza.
Who bought pizza?
We did.
Big generous souls.
Yeah, feel free to have at it. So, thank you guys for sitting down with us. It's always a joy. We hope
Thanks
to see you
so
guys
much.
back in Kansas City as soon as possible.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank
So,
you.
and
Thank
if
you.
we can help that in any way, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Hint, hint.
All
Yeah.
right.
We bring you pizza.
Yeah.
Got it.